Hi Pisces, and thank you so much for joining me today. And let's go ahead and get a sense of the messages and energies for you. Okay, so we begin with what you want. So what you want within this relationship is you want options. You want, and you're thinking about perhaps all of the dynamics and the things that you hope for within a relationship. Because really with the Seven of Cups, there's a sense of fantasizing, and so you're dreaming. You're thinking about all the different options available to you. So within a relationship, what does this mean? Well, this could mean that you are maybe still thinking about whether this person is right for you, whether this relationship is working for you. This can extend to, the qualities that you're looking for within a relationship. That you could be fantasizing. Maybe you're hoping for someone who is adventurous, or someone who is very driven and ambitious with their career. So Seven of Cups goes toward imagination and toward dreaming and really trying to take it all in. The thing to think about with terms of wants like this is that you ultimately have to think about, you may not be able to have it all. So focus your energy perhaps on one of these cups to apply or to make a part of your relationship. So this is what you want. What you need is often kind of different from what you want. And so what you want is you really want to get out of a situation. You want to get out of a place where it has been difficult, where you have maybe had a rough time. And you want clear water. You want smooth water. You are either leaving something behind, a relationship, a bad location, a bad job, or something that has impacted the dynamic of the relationship that you're in. So you either want to leave that behind so you can start anew. You want to get away from something that wasn't working. And this is what you need. And this is telling us that, you need to think carefully of how to move from a challenging time within your relationship or your life to get you to a place of serenity and of peace. It really is a transition card because there's this movement within it where you're moving to a better place. Perhaps with this relationship, as we look at the cards, we'll see whether or not the relationship is bringing you to a better place. So this is need and this is want. So your feelings, how you feel about this relationship, is you feel that this has the potential for commitment, for happiness, for joy, for celebrations. This is a beautiful card. This is a celebration and recognition of people finding their freedom and finding their freedom together, perhaps going through the portal here to a new path, a new life. So you here are thinking about options, or what you want. It's a fantasy perhaps. The many different things that are part of a relationship. You've got to either leave something behind to get to clearer water, maybe an old way of thinking, maybe some challenging situations in the past. What you're feeling is you're feeling hopeful that this is going to be a relationship where you have stability, where you have joy and happiness and celebration with friends and family. How you see your partner over here is that you see the Tower. I'll put that here. So the Tower is about change. So what you see is you see that they're going to bring change to your life. They are going to, how you see them is that you see that they could be the conduit or the catalyst for this wholesale change within your life. And that change is not necessarily a bad thing, even though you see the people falling out of the tower and the lightning bolt striking it. It's often an opportunity for something better to be built, a foundation to be built that is stronger and that is happier for you. So how you see this other person is something that's going to shake up your life, and hopefully for the better. And maybe this is part of it, that this is how you see them, is that they're going to change your life. What you need is to move to clear waters, smoother sailing, leaving a difficult situation behind. How you're feeling is you're feeling hopeful that this is a relationship that is going to be secure and committed and happy. Okay, so I'm going to put 2 cards down. We'll come to these later. Now we're going to take a look at what they need. And what they need is they need a person who has this charismatic, charming energy, someone who is a go-getter, a doer, not a stick in the mud, someone willing to be adventurous. What they need is someone who is going to be able to handle it all: job, family, activities, fun. This is also about what they need, is they need someone to share equally in passion, because really the Queen of Wands is passionate. She brings such a powerful energy. And it's a get with it kind of energy. Make it happen. Do it. Just do it. So what they're looking for and what they need, what they need is they need someone who is in command, who is confident, has self-confidence. They need a person that is going to not sit idly by. They're going to go for it and make things happen. Well, for this relationship and for themselves. So what they need, what they want, is they want a successful relationship. They want to be able to have something that is recognized as wonderful, that is happy for them. People will notice this beautiful relationship. So they're looking at this relationship as a success. And this is what they want. They want success in this relationship. You are feeling that this relationship will be a success, that you will have a commitment. Things are going to get shaken up. Things may have to be left behind. You may have to move into this new place, this new state of mind. So what they want is they want the relationship to be successful and to continue on. Something perhaps that inspires others. How they're feeling is they are feeling that, they're feeling that perhaps there's some things that have been unsaid, that maybe that things are being kept within. Secrets, perhaps. Maybe they feel that there is some confusion within this relationship. Maybe they're just simply uncertain and they feel anxious. They may feel anxious in thinking about someone who has so many dreams or hopes, options. Maybe they feel a little uncertain. So it's interesting because this is what they want is success, but there's certainly what they're feeling they're not so sure with the moon. Maybe that within the relationship there are some things that need to be revealed, that need to come out into the open in order for this relationship to work. How they see you is they see you as the Eight of Pentacles here, which is a sense of they see you that you're going to be willing to work on this relationship. They see that you're going to put the effort involved into making this relationship a success and committed. And that they also see that they're going to be proud of this relationship. They're going to feel pretty good about it. That what they put into it is something that they want to present to others. And so how you see them is that you see that they're going to be willing, they see that you are going to be willing to put in the hard work for this relationship. Doesn't mean that they don't feel a little anxious or uncertain about the outcome, but what they see you as someone who is dedicated and devoted and is going to put the time in for the relationship. Okay, so now the middle cards here, I'm going to put one down here. The middle cards go to forces, and that is the events and things in our life that draw you together and then pull you apart. It's a matter of navigating them in order to get the right mix and to see what happens. Okay. Okay, so Ace of Cups. So with the Ace of Cups, what's going to pull you together is that this relationship has potential. If you're in an existing relationship, this bodes well. This is happiness. This is an emotional richness, emotional depth, emotional connection, and really a marrying force of people coming together and finding a joyful and delightful life. And it certainly is supported by the Four of Wands and the Six of Wands. It's this emotional connection. So what's going to pull you together is your love, is how you feel about each other. Okay. Then we have the Empress, and the Empress brings again this sense of loving, maternal, Mother Earth type of love to this relationship. So it's something that, fertility and children may become something that comes up within your forces that you're talking about. Perhaps it's part of the options piece, but she goes to being compassionate and loving, creative, of planting the seeds, and this could be again, the growth, the nurturing, and the love of a successful relationship and continued relationship. Gratitude. So gratitude within this relationship should be expressed clearly and, without any, don't let it go too long without stating how grateful you are for this relationship. Gratitude is one of the simplest ways to find happiness in relationships and in life in general. To express it and to set that intention of what you're grateful for. And within this relationship spread, there's a lot to be grateful here. So a lot of the real issues that people feel within connected relationships, emotional partnerships. So great love, love union, success, commitment, stability, after some change. Putting the change behind you in order to have this success and this love. Of course, there's always sometimes uncertainty, but they see that you're going to put the work into it. You see that they're going to bring change to your life. So, and again, so I look at the Queen of Wands and the Empress, very much considerate and kind and creative. Passions here, passionate energy. Ability to be charming and a doer. So part 2 of this is I'm going to push these cards aside. Okay. And I'm going to do an extended forecast for April, May, and June. Okay, so let me go ahead and shuffle these. We'll get a little more information. Okay. Okay, so for April, the Sun, beautiful card, beautiful idea of radiance that this relationship and where you're headed, let me get this out of the way, is something very positive and something very beautiful. And really just means happiness. It really does. Warmth and love and energy from the Sun. It bodes well for this relationship, which means happiness together, carefreeness, passions, sharing joint inspiration. Really a beautiful card for April. Let's see what the wisdom. So we have the card of wisdom. So in April, listen, wisdom is learned from experience and probably just having good judgment too, but you gain that from experience. So here as a union, be careful about how you present things and how you say things, and, do what's best for your relationship. So in May, we have the Devil. So the Devil is about, it's about some behaviors that perhaps are not serving the relationship. So whether that means too much partying, maybe it means increasing arguments, or, maybe someone is looking elsewhere, thinking about other options. I don't get a sense here. Again, this is, we're looking at May, so it's going to be issues maybe of overt materialism. So how you view your material life. It's about indulgence, overindulging, too much food, too much drink, if there's substances. So there's just something to think about for May, is to tamper down the devil. Be mindful, be aware of it. Doesn't mean it's going to crash a 4 of Wands or a 6 of Wands, but it's something that has to be dealt with. And serenity. The devil would like you not to have serenity. So it's up to you to really try to find that peace and the tranquility and the serenity within your life. And then April, May, June. Whoops, 10 of Cups. Now, I'm going to leave it that way. I typically read without reversals because I handle both sides, but since this is in reverse, I'm just going to let it go. So the 10 of Cups in June is that perhaps that there's something, an emotional event that is upsetting the partnership, and that has to be addressed. So whether you're in a long-term relationship, maybe you're married, but there's something that is, the 10 of Cups in its upright position is about happiness as a couple and as with children or community. And so perhaps there's something that is making you feel less committed. And again, these things can be dealt with, they can be handled in life. And this isn't a reason to flip out. It's just that sometimes we have these moments where we question partners, we wonder what's going on. And you may feel this way, particularly after the devil. Maybe there's some kind of behavior that, whether it's you or whether it's the partner, that if it doesn't improve, it may upset the happy home. Let's see what the oracle says. Balance. So that makes a lot of sense, is that, this is something that has to be addressed. It's a behavior that's showing that could be impeding the success of the relationship and can turn committed relationships maybe a little bit topsy-turvy. Find the balance within your relationship. Find the balance within your relationship. So I hope that you found something helpful here with this reading. If you did and you enjoyed it, please subscribe, comment, share, let me know how you're doing, and come back again next month for another monthly relationship reading. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.